So hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so in this video we will talk about how to install, how to set up Visual Studio Code for LWC for Lightning Web Component. Okay, so how to set up that, okay, and what software we needed to install first. Okay, so let's open the notepad and show you that. Okay, so what software you need to set up the Visual Studio Code for LWC? Okay, so first you need to download Visual Studio Code, and you can use this link. Okay, I will share this link in comment box. Okay, don't worry. So you can download Visual Studio Code first, then after you need to download Salesforce CLI by using this URL. Okay, I will share that this URL also in the comment box. So first we need to download Visual Studio Code, then second we need to download Salesforce CLI, and then third we need to have you need to download Java version, means the Java latest version you can download that. Okay, so latest is going on as of now JDK 23. Okay, so using this link, so all three links I will share in the comment box. Okay, so you can use and you can download that all three, and you can install that Visual Studio Code, Salesforce command line interface, means Salesforce CLI and Java in your system. Okay, means all three software, all three application you can say that should have in your system. Okay, and then after successfully you have installed all three applications. Okay, then after you need to set up the environment variable. Okay, so you need to set up environment variable, Salesforce CLI, for Salesforce CLI and for Java. Okay, and then after so here we have mentioned the setup environment variable for Salesforce CLI and Java. Then after you need to open the Visual Studio Code, and then you need to install the Salesforce extension pack. Okay, by going to extension option. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, so I have already downloaded Visual Studio Code. Okay, and I have already installed that Visual Studio Code in my system. I have already downloaded Salesforce CLI. Okay, based on your system configuration. Okay, and I have already downloaded Java application. Okay, so let's go to the URL. Okay, so this is the URL. Okay, so you need first you need to download Visual Studio Code. Okay, so once you click on that URL, you will redirect on this page. Okay, and then you can download if your system is Windows operating system. If you are using Windows operating system, you can download by clicking on any of them. Like that, if your Windows is x64, so you can download x64. Okay, that Visual Studio Code. If your system is something Mac, means Mac, so you can download here, after clicking on the here whatever is that. Okay, so you can download Visual Studio Code. Okay, using that link. This is the Visual Studio Code URL. Okay, so you can download that. So I am using Windows, so I have already downloaded and already installed that. Okay, and then you need to use second URL to download Salesforce CLI. So here it's showing there are three operating system already. You know that Mac operating system, Windows operating system, and Linux is called them Linux operating system. Okay, so if you are using Mac, so you can click on that Mac, and then you can download application. Okay, if you are using a Selenium processor, okay, so like that you can use, otherwise you can use this one. Okay, it's based on your configuration. Okay, if you are using Windows, so you can you can download Windows related CLI. Okay, so I am using Windows x64. How to find that your operating system x64, x86, or this one? Okay, so you need to go to the system information. Okay, you need to click on start. Okay, and then you can go to system information, and you can find the system type. Okay, then you in that in there in that in there you can find what is your system type. So my system is x64, so I have already downloaded Salesforce CLI and installed that. That if you are using a Linux, so you can download this one and you can install that in your system, okay, if you are using the Linux, okay. And then third one you can download here Java version. You can say Java download, okay, that is the Oracle website, okay. So you can use that. I have already shared, matlab I will share that I will share that the URLs in the comment box, okay. So my system already that x64, so I have downloaded this x64, and here you can, once you click on this, so you can download. And after downloading, so let's go to that here download box, okay. So you can see here I have already downloaded jdk 23 and Salesforce CLI x64, okay. So like that I have already downloaded, okay. And then once you have downloaded, okay, you need to install that, okay. After installing all three applications, okay, after installing all three applications, you need to set up environment variable, okay. So let's go to the here, okay. And I show you that where it installed. So you can see here after installing, this is the Java version, okay, here. And now this is the bin, okay. Once you click here in the URL, so you can find that the link, okay, where that is installed in your system, okay, for the Java. So you need to copy Control X, and uh, you need to have, okay. And then, and let's go to the back, okay, and go to the program file, okay. So here is the program file, okay. Inside the program file I have already installed Salesforce CLI sf xf, then bin, and then click on the here, and then you can find that is the uh, Java where it installed, okay, Java link. And this is the uh, Salesforce CLI where that is installed, okay. So you need to add in the in setup in the environment variable. So click on the start, okay, and search here edit edit environment variable, okay. So now click on that. You can find here, this is the environment variable, okay. This is the environment variable. Now you need to add both url inside the path, okay. Click on double click on this. So you can see here I have already added the program files as have been, and program files java jdk, okay. So and then you have to click okay. So I have already set up that. Then also you need to click second word okay, okay. So I already set up that, okay. Then you need to open the command window R, okay. So that command will open, okay. Now here you need to find if that is already, if environment variable is already set up. So for Salesforce CLI you need to find you need to add sf hyphen version version. So you can find Salesforce CLI version, okay. So did you version, okay, means that a command is wrong, okay. So you can find also here, okay. You can see here Salesforce CLI which version we are using and which type of operating system x64 we are using. Yeah, you can add sf hyphen v, so directly you can find that, okay. And if you have already set up that Java, so Java hyphen version, so you can find here Java version you have already installed, and you have already set up the environment variable, okay. So here you can find, so means what is happening already, that Salesforce CLI is installed successfully, and environment variable is already set up, okay. And then also here Java version is already installed, and which version we are using, and they already set up the environment variable, okay. And then after we need to open Visual Studio Code. So here search Visual Studio Code in your system, after installing, okay, then open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, after opening the Visual Studio Code, you can see like that. Okay, you can able to see like that. Okay, so let's arrange this. Okay, actually here. Okay, arrange this. Okay, so you are able to see like that. Okay, so here this you can see here this is the extension. Okay, after you need to click on that extension, and then you need to search SALES Salesforce, Salesforce extension. You can download Salesforce CLI using Visual Studio Code as well or Java. So might be you can confuse. Okay, so you need to follow whatever the we have explained. Okay, that easily you can install and you can set up that. Okay, so Salesforce extension EXTEN. So you can see here, this is the Salesforce extension pack. Okay, version 62.9.1. Okay, so you need to install that. Okay, so I have already installed that Salesforce extension pack. Okay, means that is already set up. Okay, Visual Studio Code is already set up to use to develop LWC use. We can create LWC. Okay, easily now already set up, means Salesforce command line, Salesforce CLI installed and set up. Okay, then Java already installed and set up, and the Visual Code already installed and set up, and then also Salesforce extension package installed. Okay, and now you can click on Control Shift P, Control Shift. You can see here you can create the project. Okay, and whatever the you want to standard, then you can add here project name, suppose test, test project project. Now click on that. So in which folder you want to create? I want to create in the download folder. Click create. Okay, so now you can see here, yes, this is a trusted. Okay, so now you can see here that is the force app. Inside the force app you are able to see application or a classes LWC. Okay, so now it is already set up. You need to authorize, Control Shift P, and SFDX authorize. So you can authorize your org, Salesforce org, and then you can create your LWC component, and you can deploy your means your LWC your org, and you can work on that. Okay, so I will explain in the next video related to that how to you have already created a project, so how to authorize your org, and then how to create the LWC, and after creating the LWC how to deploy the LWC in your org. Okay, so I will explain in the next video, but in this video we have already set up now how to set up the Visual Studio Code. For set up the Visual Studio Code, you need to have Visual Studio Code, you need to have Salesforce command line interface, and third one you need to have you need to install the Java in your system. Okay, and then after you can set up two environment variable for Salesforce CLI, Salesforce command line interface, and for the Java version. Okay, and then you have already set up that, so you need to open the Visual Studio Code, and then after opening the Visual Studio Code you need to install the Salesforce extension pack by going extension here. You can see in the Visual Studio Code, and you can search Salesforce extension pack, and then you can install. Okay, then you are able to see that once you have installed successfully Salesforce extension pack, once uh, you will type Control Shift P, okay, command. Okay, and then you can see the SFDX command. Okay, so related to that SFDX command, you can see here authorize, create project, create manifest file, authorization, or dev session ID, whatever the related command, scratch, or related to create apex class, create like that. Okay, create aura component. Okay, create lightning web component, you can use to create lightning web component once. Okay, so I will explain to next video that how to create lightning web component. Okay, so that you are means you are able to see that na, related to SFDX command. Okay, means this is indicating that okay, the VS Studio Code is set up successfully. Okay, so that's all. Okay, in this video that how to set up the Visual Studio Code for LWC. Okay, so if you do have any questions related to that, okay, or any doubts, so you can add in the comment box. Okay, and that's all. Thank you so much. Bye.